Hey everyone, I'd begun recording some of this technique for the flat twist out, and I've done a bunch of them here. We'll try to get under the light so you can see. Done a bunch. I've done all of the back, and I'm back here at the front on this side of the head. And I wanted to actually use this side to show you my flat twist technique because I think it's easier to see me twist from this perspective than what I had previously taped. Okay, so just to kind of get you up to speed, I'm grabbing, for me, pretty large sections of hair for my twist out because I find that, or flat twist out, because I find that with twist out and braid outs, given my hair texture and type, my results are more to my liking when I use large sections. And by large sections, I mean sections that are probably an inch and a half to 2 inches wide. And for twist outs or braid outs, probably an inch and a half, to 2 inches long. With these, I'm making each section about a inch and a half or so wide. Okay, so I'm taking sections that are like an inch and a half to 2 inches wide. I'm misting it with water. Remember, this nozzle has a very fine mist. And so I'm spraying it. I'm not saturating it with water. I'm not even getting it damp. I'm just moistening it enough so I can work with it without having to risk, damaging my hair, breaking it in any way, that kind of deal. Okay. And then I use my oil and I add about 5 drops. I did 6 that time, but 5 to 6 drops of oil. Put it in the palms of my hands, mix it together, and then add it to my hair, primarily focusing on the ends, and then working, toward the scalp. I'm not really concerned with getting it on my scalp because your scalp will generate oil on its own. But sometimes that oil has difficulty making its way toward the end of your hair. That's why I always start out with oils or any moisturizer on the ends of my hair and then working my way down. Okay, so I've done that, and now I'm going to grab my organic root stimulator, and I'm going to use about this much here. About this much of it. Okay, put it in the palm of my hand, rub it together, and then I'm just going to smooth it on the hair. I'm not going to rake it through or anything like that. I'm just going to smooth it on the hair. And from there, I'm going to begin to twist. So I take a section of the top area. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, so I take a portion of the top area and then I break that into 2 sections. So here, see, I have 2 sections here. I apologize for my lighting, guys. So then I'm going to take that and I'm just going to, like I'm 2-strand twisting, I'm going to just twist it a couple of times. I like to do that just to get more definition by my roots. Also, if you want to kind of elongate the hair a little bit more, you can do that, or to make sure the area around your parts is, your natural curl is loosened a little bit more. You can use that technique to do that as well, and it'll provide just more twisted definition toward the root in place of your own natural curl definition. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so do that, and then okay, so I have the 2 pieces of hair here. So there's a piece on top of this finger, see, and the other piece I keep on at the bottom of that finger. So see, it's right there in the middle, like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this hair. I use my thumb. See how I'm holding both strings. Okay, So here, I have the top and bottom pieces of my hair, and they're on either side of this finger. Can you see that? That's the bottom piece, that's the top piece. Top, bottom piece. The ends of the hair I hold here. See that? Okay. So I hold it there. Then, as I'm holding it here with these fingers, right here, and I'm using my thumb to grab more hair, and then I'm adding it in. See with that hair at the bottom. You see how I just brought it up? There was that hair on the bottom of this finger. See that hair down there? Using my thumb to grab some hair that isn't, twisted from the bottom here. Grab more hair and add it to this bottom section. Then I open it, and now it's just going to be added in with the bottom section. I grab the top piece. See the top piece here? And now I have the hair I just added in plus the hair that was on the bottom of my finger, and then I just twist it. So I'm bringing the top piece forward, the back piece backward. So now the hair that was, okay, so the hair that was on the bottom of this finger just a minute ago is now on the top because I just twisted. And now the hair that was on the top is now on the bottom. So now I'm going to use my thumb again and add in a little bit more hair. See how with my thumb I just brought it up to touch the hair that is on the bottom of my finger. See that? So I'm adding, and then when I open my finger, now it's added in with the, the rest of the hair. So that when I grab this top piece, the piece that's on top of the finger, and now I have the piece that's on the bottom of the finger, right? And now I'm going to bring the top piece forward, take the back piece to the back, and twist. See, like that. Hold it there, slip that finger, see how you have the two sections there still? Put the finger in, and now the hair that was on top is now on bottom. The hair that was on the bottom is now on the top. I hope that makes sense. Rewind it a little bit, you'll get it. And you're just basically repeating that over and over and over again. Alright, so I've done that. I'm going to twist this till I get about an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches, whatever works for you. And I'm going to get the bottom, miss the bottom piece of this hair. And if you like, you can add a little bit more product even to your finger, and then just add it in with the hair as well, and then just whip it around like this. Twirl it around your finger. Okay, so now all that is twisted. And then what I do is I take the section and I kind of twist it so it's a little bit tight. And then I grab a bobby pin. And I take the bobby pin and I just pin it across the last place in the twist where I grabbed hair, which is, here at the bottom. So you put it at the bottom, not at the bottom of the twist itself, but at the bottom of the flat twisted part, so that it holds it in place. And then the twisting that you did here along the scalp, it helps to keep that